stop what you're doing because we need to talk about the Dragon Ball movie that absolutely needs to happen. A film that would completely redefine the scope of Akira Toriyama's legendary universe, and finally give the spotlight to the unsung heroes who keep the cosmos from falling into absolute chaos, while Goku and Vegeta are busy training. I'm talking about Dragon Ball Galactic Patrol: The Edge of the Cosmos, a sprawling, high-stakes sci-fi epic that shifts the focus away from Earth and Saiyan transformations, plunging us headfirst into the gritty, bureaucratic, and surprisingly dangerous world of space policing in Universe 7. For decades, we've seen the Z-Fighters handle threats that come to them, but what about the threats out there in the infinite blackness of space? What about the ancient criminal syndicates, the rogue warlords, and the cosmic horrors that the average person doesn't even know exist? That's where the Galactic Patrol comes in. Led by the Galactic King, this organization is often played for laughs, with our main point of contact being the highly competent but undeniably goofy super elite Jaco. But this movie would peel back that comedic layer to reveal the immense, terrifying responsibility they shoulder. The story opens not with a peaceful day on Earth, but with a catastrophic failure at the edge of the galaxy. The Tartarus Gate, a hyper-advanced prison dimension built by a long-forgotten civilization to hold beings of pure malice, is shattered from the inside. The resulting shockwave is felt by sensitive beings across the universe, but only the Galactic Patrol's deep space sensors catch the true nature of the break. Out steps Zix, an ancient, brilliant strategist and energy vampire who was imprisoned millions of years before Frieza's ancestors ever conquered their first planet. Zix isn't just powerful, he's a conqueror who builds empires based on absolute subjugation, feeding on the despair of conquered populaces to fuel his dark abilities. His return isn't just a prison break, it's the restart of a universal war. The Galactic King immediately declares a Code Omega, mobilizing the entire fleet, but they are woefully unprepared for Zix's ancient technology and ruthless tactics. Jaco, who was busy writing a ticket for an illegally parked freighter, finds himself thrust onto the front lines, but he's not alone. The king assigns him a partner from the deepest, most secretive division of the patrol, Merus. This is the movie that would fully flesh out Merus before his crucial role in the manga's Moro arc. He is calm, precise, and wields a strange angelic power that he keeps carefully hidden. The dynamic between the panicked, gadget-reliant Jaco and the stoic, overwhelmingly powerful Merus is the heart of the film, a classic buddy cop setup played out on a cosmic scale. Their mission? To hunt down Zix's 4 lieutenants, the Heralds of Ruin, who have scattered to the 4 corners of the galaxy to reactivate ancient war machines hidden on unsuspecting planets. This journey takes our heroes to a variety of visually stunning and dangerous worlds. A planet of perpetual storms where the inhabitants live in floating cities, a derelict Dyson sphere inhabited by scavengers and automated defense systems, and the seedy underbelly of a massive space station trading hub where information is the most valuable currency. Along the way, they realize the patrol's standard resources are insufficient. They have to recruit a team of deniable assets, misfits who operate outside the law but have a stake in the universe's survival. Picture this: a disgraced, cybernetically enhanced Cerealian sniper with a personal vendetta against ancient tyrants, a hulking honorable warrior from a race thought extinct, freed from one of Zix's old gladiatorial pits, and a cynical, fast-talking smuggler who knows the galaxy's secret hyperlanes better than anyone. This motley crew adds layers of personality, conflict, and unique fighting styles to the mix, shifting the action away from pure key blasting to a more varied and strategic approach. We'd see spaceship dogfights where Jaco's piloting skills shine, stealth missions to infiltrate Zix's growing fleet, and ground battles that combine martial arts with high-tech gadgetry like capture fields, gravity grenades, and energy shields. The climax builds to a massive confrontation in a nebula that Zix has converted into his base of operations. The Galactic Patrol fleet arrives, led by the King himself in a surprisingly formidable battle mech, engaging Zix's armada in a visually spectacular space battle. Meanwhile, Jaco and his elite team breach Zix's flagship to disable the Despair Engine, a device designed to broadcast a despair-inducing frequency across the entire galaxy, making all resistance impossible. This is where each team member gets their moment to shine against the Heralds. The Cerealian sniper engages in a tense, long-range duel across the ship's hull. The warrior holds off a horde of Zix's foot soldiers in a narrow corridor. The smuggler hacks the ship's systems to create chaos. But the central conflict is Merus versus Zix. Zix, having absorbed the despair of dozens of worlds, is a towering monstrosity of dark energy. Merus is forced to tap deeper into his angelic powers, his movements becoming a blur of perfect unconscious defense and offense. The animation here would be breathtaking, a showcase of the Ultra Instinct style he will later teach Goku, contrasting the beautiful fluid divine power with the crude overwhelming force of Zix. Merus is pushed to his limit, walking the razor's edge of using too much power and violating angelic law. Just as Zix seems to gain the upper hand, Jaco, having fumbled his way through the engine room, manages to override the Despair Engine's core with a brilliant, albeit accidental piece of engineering using his own spaceship's power cell. The resulting feedback loop weakens Zix momentarily, allowing Merus to deliver a decisive, non-lethal blow that seals Zix back into a portable containment unit. The victory is hard-fought. The Galactic Patrol is battered, worlds are scarred, but the universe is saved without a single Super Saiyan transformation. The ending sees the temporary team disbanding, each member returning to the shadows, but with a newfound respect for the patrol. Merus reports back to the Grand Priest, hinting at his deeper purpose, while Jaco is given a reluctant promotion and a medal, which he immediately tries to leverage for a raise. The final shot is of Jaco's ship patrolling a quiet sector of space, a small, lonely light against the infinite dark, a reminder that while the gods and Saiyans fight the battles that shake the heavens, it's the everyday heroes of the Galactic Patrol who ensure there's a universe left to save, proving once and for all that this corner of the Dragon Ball lore is rich, exciting, and desperately deserving of its own cinematic masterpiece.